Welcome, space engineers, to another episode of Aesir Space Corps. Thunderstruck Gramps here, and I'm standing atop the last two production facilities that is above ground, and these are going to be replaced and move in. So let's go over there and get started. And I had a lot of problems with recording the last time now. The sound has proven to be the bane of my existence. Every time I try to record, it sounds okay when I check at the file, but when I start editing it, it's terrible. The sound goes in and out, and both voice and game sounds disappear. So I've changed the recording program now. I've been doing this with NVIDIA Zone, and it hasn't been a problem up till now, but I'm trying out OBS instead and see
Energy critical.
if that works out for me. So here is where the food production is going to happen. We'll have water recycling, food resequencers, crop soil trays and the like. And I prepared this space because out here I will have an outer wall, and between this wall and the production facilities I want lights. I envision myself that growing lights are a deep kind of purple. In my world it is. How much in reality I don't care really. So that is going to happen. But I'm running on fumes, as it seems, so I will grab myself some food, water and energy, and then we'll get going. See you then. So, let's start off with the water recycler. I will connect this to the conveyor system here, and when this is done, this works as a cargo container, so I can pull equipment straight from this one. So let's start welding. And that was three steel plates missing. How did that happen? So now it's done. And second, the food resequencer. And until now I used this to produce synthfood, but it will instead make algae soy proteins, because the next facility, the enclosed hydroponics, uses that to make algae. And algae is basically the base for most of the food I can do in my food production. Okay. And next step is a soil tray. These will grow seeds to vegetables, and as of now I don't have any seeds, but I see out there it's an unknown signal, and that's 9 minutes, so when I finished here I'm going for it, because many of the unknown signals contains seeds. Let's see. I have food and water, good, and I'm not hungry. I have had this misfortune that I hunted for unknown signals for seeds, and my engineer came there hungry, and then the engineer eats the food that's inside, and that's not really what I'm after. So let's find this signal and hope for something good. And maybe I find some cool equipment too. But it's probably just a pair of badger gloves. I must check it out while I'm here. Rainbow boots. Well, nothing new there. So, of course, I have to tip this one over. Boink. And there. Some emergency rations, that's nice. Medkits, that's nice. Cucumbers and cucumber seeds. So that's a start. And let's get a scenic view of our in-flight to the Yggdrasil base. The last light of the sun. And on the cliffside here, that's the place where I'm thinking that the fighter hangar will have its situation. So let's get this working then. Let's see the production in this soil grower. I had cucumbers. I need to start producing fertilizer right away. And it's going great. So we take the second one, number 2. And I had cucumber seeds. I can do that. How many can I do? Can I do more? Nope. Then let's start making cucumbers. Good. Well, enough of that. As you see, it's very dark in here, so let's put up the lights. And I want these double corner lights. So, double corner lights. Let's start from the beginning. Let's remove most of the green. And some red. So get this really rich, deep purple. And once again, slightly bigger than a block. And when I move the offset like this, it creeps out. So now it should bleed through. A bit too big. I don't want it in that block there, but I want it to bleed out in front and on the sides, just as the light goes from the crop soil grower and out. So slightly less radius. There we have it. So, a miracle of build vision. We'll copy that light. Insert, page up, copy. And next one, you take insert command to select all and page down to paste. And there we have it. And let's go for a sci-fi interior wall. Put it that way. Now I need some lights, and now I need loads of light armor block. So let's pick the right color. I think it's that gray and clean. And let's take a full block and a 2x1 slope. Then we need a corner. And finished off with a slab. And we do the same thing, but in a new color. I think it's a little darker gray. So, a full block. A 2x1 slope. A corner and a slab. And this block got to go because that's wrong.
Inventory full.
Okay. How about now? And I think that the new block should do the trick. Yes, like that. Let's quickly weld these up. And the same way as the other side, double corner blocks. Corner lights, of course, not blocks. Words are hard today. And probably the same settings should be perfect here. Yeah. Let's check this out. If my vision for how this is supposed to be is working. Lights out. Oh yes. So let's get some production started here. I need the nutrient solutions and loads of it. And here I want the production. Let's grab some water. And some nutrient soil. And grab as much as I can from there. And there the algae soil product starts working. It has a tendency to pull a lot of gravel.
Energy low.
So you have to remove it to fit in the nutrients and the water. But from now on I think it should pull mostly nutrients. So then it's a matter of lighting in here. It's dark, pitch black. But I got an idea. So I will order up some spotlights. 3 to be exact, in the roof. And I found that the new plate blocks, unfinished in its first build state, provides a nice shadow. So let's order up some of those. And change colors back to the light gray again, because some of them will actually be complete. So, in the first build state like this, and we have to soften up the spotlight some to get this effect all the way. And let's do like this, because it will be much too blinding if I keep that open.
Energy critical.
Well, I get better refuel them. Back in a jiffy. So let's soften up the light a bit. A bit more yellow. 200. And bring the radius down a lot, because the intensity is always already set. And we copy that and let's paste it in. Let's check out the results. Yep, this is way better. And I want to change color also. These trays I want very light. So I want to clean. I want them almost white. And the water cycle a deep blue. And here I think a green. Or maybe dark green here, just to make it certain that it's different blocks. So here's my growing area. The question is, should I have one more spotlight? I think that's good. Do I have plates? Yes, I have. What color is that really? It's still green. So back to clean gray. Is it possible to know that one is already occupying that space? Well, not much to do. Let's focus on the light up here, because it's not really that fabulous. and I think we'll go with the single corner lights. So every other block here should be nice, and probably do the same over there. And a softer, more yellowish tint. There. And lower the intensity some. Maybe to 3. And increase the radius quite a lot. And move the light out here somewhere. We have another unknown signal. Should I go for it? Maybe? Let's copy that and use it on the other two. And these sawtooth ball doesn't really make any sense to me, so I will smoothen it out. I need to get some these slopes. But I think in this little cubby hole I will go for a 2x1 instead. So not get another sharp corner. So I'll weld this up, add some more lights, and then we go hunting for an unknown signal. Yes, it's quite a lot better. Smooth this out a bit. But I'm not too certain I really like what I've done with this living quarters. I mean, it's supposed to be a home away from home and add comfort, and I don't think this is a cozy place where you huddle up. I mean, just look at the beds. If you're walking to and from the canteen, you're looking basically straight into someone's bedroom. So this has to get some improvements. I have to enclose that area in some way so that you have some kind of privacy when getting your sleep. So that has to change. But we had an unknown signal. And right when the sun is about to rise. Let's see what kind of stuff we get here. So, some tofu, that's nice. Some potato seeds, that's nice. Let's push this over and see if I can get some treasures from this. Huh. I totally missed that button. Ah, there you are. Didn't see that right before. No special items. Well, no matter. Let's return to base. And I think these hills are perfect places to put up some kind of sandbags, namely turret stations that can take care of any intruders before they get too close to the base. So, we got more food incoming. I got one more project I want to finish off today. Oh, that's a mismatching color if I ever saw one. How did I manage that? And one more. I want to set up 2 LCDs in the canteen. Sure, it's a place for relaxation, but I want you from there to be able to see what ships are docked anywhere on the base. Right now this is just one, but there will be more. And then I want an LCD also up here, the same kind as in the hangar. There you can see what kind of materials are missing. So let's start by removing 2 windows.
Inventory full.
Oops. Didn't mean that to happen. Can I pick them up now? Yes, I can. And another one. Why can't you get in this place? There you go. So let's start with the docked ones. And since I've got the M-Master's LCD script, I'll just assign that to that script by putting exclamation marks there, and it's done. And for my own sense of finding it, I will call it docked, so I know what one it is. And then you write docked, and with a star you say that any connection, and it should be done. Anytime now? Yes, but some. Oh, that was a bit too big. Let's lessen it up a bit, like that. And for this one, let's find LCDs. We have the missing list. So I copy that. And let's jump out so I find these easily. And I paste it. And I have to assign it to the M-Master script. Call it missing 2. So there we have it. Every resource that's less than 100 kilos shows up here. So as I said, I'm not too keen on my living quarters as they are right now, but I feel I run out of ideas. So I'll have to give that some consideration. But I stand here in the middle of my now moved food production, so I will, between episodes, remove the ones up on the surface. And I think the next episode will be the start of the fighter hangars. It's long overdue. But until then, I wish you all health and happiness, and I hope to catch you later. Take care.